just way too many win conditions for FaZe to get excited about an upset until we see Pain start putting some stuff out on the map that is going to make us believe they can take Inferno. Map number 2, FaZe is up 1-0 in the series, looking to start out the Blast Spring Finals here in Lisbon with a win.
You saw on that first map how difficult it is to match the output that someone like Rain or Brokey had. I mean, all of Pain played pretty well, but the spikes on the FaZe side, they're just so massive that there's no way to stop it. And you need somebody to be the person to step it up to that level here. And I don't know who's going to be it for Pain, but someone's going to try and win that. A little bit of a silent boost to get up into the apartments over on the A side. And it looks like they're going to try and challenge this. There are a lot of people here. Yeah. On the Pain side, so it could be interesting.
This is the perfect call, though. This is the perfect call for a mid stack. If they're able to wrap around 2 players coming from mid, Hardzel a little bit blind. Nekis has got a kill. Oh, so does Nithon. This is actually costly. Good shooting from Nekis, and the mid portion of the attack is gone. Done and dusted. Pain get the first round on the board.
Wow, that looked so solid from Pain's point of view, but I agree with what you were saying, but though, because if Nekis doesn't get at least the first 2 kills like that, the whole defense gets wiped out. So that'll happen sometimes. You know, you have a defense it really is contingent on getting the early kill, and then if you don't do that, the whole thing falls apart. But fair play, well done. Pain win the opening round.
We didn't get to see all the frags as well. I feel like I felt like at the time that FaZe maybe sprung the mid portion of the attack. Rain was in boiler. Kerrigan obviously coming up mid late after throwing utility. I feel like that portion of the attack actually took some of the initial engagement rather than the halls pop, which makes that so deadly. But maybe a small mistiming for FaZe. Either way, it doesn't matter at this point. They'll review that one later. 1-0.
Nice nades landing on
Big Zero.
Yeah, it's not a happy place to be in, but he's going to be able to play more defensive.
Maybe that's his strategy to wake up in the morning.
Yeah, dodge a couple of nades.
Yeah,
or
that'll get the blood pumping.
Yeah, no doubt. Could get some complaints from the neighbors eventually, but
yeah, it's like those pesky kids who used to like experiment with fireworks and everything. And
yeah, I don't have any comments about that, Jason. I'm not trying to go down that road. Now, listen, Maui said you want to do something cool in the morning. Now, here's a cool thing that he followed up with was getting pastries.
Yeah. With raisins. Pastry with the raisins he had.
Yeah, but does that count as something cool? Is that really...
I think some people in the world find that cool.
Okay.
I think the part about it that probably is... Ooh, not ideal. Nice.
Gonna be a gap.
Yeah, nice tag. Failed dodging nades in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I think the cool part about it would be going for the walk to the pastry shop.
Okay.
That's the thing that really wakes him up. It's not the pastry itself that does the work. It's the sun, it's the fresh air, it's the morning exercise. No way.
Entry double coming in on the side of FaZe. Now, Nithon, if he didn't get 2 kills right then and there, this might be a very hard round to win. I think they should be able to do it still. Remember, there's no armor or anything on the side of FaZe here. They did pick up a FAMAS in the meantime, but let's just see. Yeah, getting that early tag, and there's nothing they could do. They get chewed up so easily without the body armor. Twist doing the best that he can in the background there. It's going to be a round win for Pain, but it's not going to be with a lot of confidence behind it. You're going to feel like, ooh.
No, and you took some guns away. You forced some rebuy of utility and armor. You also get a planted, and this is a round I think they came into this one with like mostly unarmored Glocks. They had their 3 nades earlier that they threw out towards Banana, and I think like maybe a P250. Like this is great bang for your buck if you're FaZe. That's a huge result with such minimal investment.
Not at all bad, and that slight gap in the smoke because of the tagged teammate, all those little details kind of add up to a bit of an opening for FaZe. And they're going to be buying straight into this round with AKs. Why would they not? See how quick they can get back into the swing of things here on the T side. Obviously, you can play this T side way better than you can generally on Ancient. So don't be surprised if FaZe have a lot working for them here. Oh, all right. He's in there, Rops. Ready and waiting if anyone wants to show up. Double boosted on top here. One of them playing anti-flash. Why not? Does leave over the archway, but I mean, it's going to be hard to get arch without triggering that double boost.
Ooh, little tag in the Molotov, but Twist still able to win it out at the end of the day. Big Uzera takes a shot to the face. Banana control for FaZe, man advantage for FaZe, and they're going to back off. They're thinking this Forster rotation. They're wrong.
Good setup. Kerrigan, I think he might have known, yeah. Might be time to back on out once that's been revealed. It's probably not worth sticking around. They're going to fall back into the bomb site. They will get wrapped on maybe faster than they even realized. I don't think they were aware. Brokey spinning around for the flashbang. Nekkers is still good for a kill. And Nithon down in the pit. Backup is coming eventually, but he might have to stay alive for another 10 seconds before that's really in play. He gets the 1 kill, but Robs is there to trade it. Just a long series of trades to get into this one-on-one with the bomb plant down as well. Robs, he's gonna stay put. He has a smoke that he could put up, but it's also risky, and sometimes it's better to just focus on that aim instead. PKL on the other side, Molotov in hand. See if he's going to be brave enough to throw it. Again, that is a risk once you pull it out. You could get peeked right at the same time, and it looks like none of them really want to try and do anything. There's a little bit of a nade. It will force Robs further back. Going to smoke it off, though, and now a lot of time is off the clock. There is a kit in play, but it doesn't matter. Robs will get the headshot nonetheless and win the one-on-one, and that actually looked like... I thought they would have lost that round way earlier there on the side of Pain, but good defense, nearly made it through. Yeah,
I mean, they did a pretty darn good job. You were exactly right. This entire round, outside of this like opening kill here from Twist and the response on Kerrigan, it's just all trades the whole way through. Everything's 1 for 1, every step they take. So phenomenal job from Faze. That's going to be really tough for your defense to deal with in an impressive one-on-one clutch, as we know Rops is capable of. That's Pain real early on due to the damage in the round they won previously, losing those 3 players. They're at an early reset. They buy up into this, but it's P250, CZ, and a Deagle with armor, and that's it. No rifles.
Not that many smokes in play either. I do love some of these rounds when you just have pistols, and if you can cycle the smokes for long enough, especially just on banana, you can sort of force the enemy team at least at times to end up in the other bomb side.
Force them into the fight that you want.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. In theory, it's really good. It can be very, very hard to execute. But I just like watching teams try it, even if it fails. It's just an interesting approach.
It takes a lot of holding your nerve, right? Teams are very, very good at challenging and applying pressure without fully committing these days. Rain gonna look for any kind of follow-up aggression that's not coming quite yet towards quad, towards short. Kerrigan to make a play at Rap side. He's got the MAC-10. Spamming through, takes PKL down very, very low, 38 HP. Rops, excuse me, looking for the push. He's got the first, and now he knows there's a second as well. Kerrigan doing work on the other side of the bomb site. Things looking good for Faze here in round 4.
CSat 75. They know where it is. Easy cleanup at the end. And they're going to be cruising through their round, no problem. Now, would you say, Jason, that that's a MAC-10 or a MAC-10?
That's a MAC-10.
All right.
Yeah.
Incredibly...
Great emphasis on the Mac.
Esoteric jokes coming out, but... basically 3 people in the world. It's fine.
Yeah. That's our audience.
That's it. Yeah, shout out to Henry if he's out there somewhere. Tied up pretty early on, and as you said, they forced up. Oh, they're running down the middle Rain. Love to see it. Could have been a beautiful spray down. Could have been all 5 of them, but he did get interrupted halfway through. That's a quick round. Yeah. We're moving on.
Kerrigan grabs the AK-47 as well, so they don't even lose any kind of the important weaponry. The MAC-10 is traded away. Yeah, that lineup from Rain, that's what you dream of when you swing out wide. That's what you're hoping for. Almost able to mow down more. So Faze looking good. Early lead here on Inferno. They are up 3-2. Not gonna lie, I was hoping that Inferno would be the 16-7 because it's gonna be very hard to limit a team to 5 rounds starting on the CT side.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm not excited about this.
Not a lot has to go wrong here for that prediction to get swiped out the...
Yeah, it could happen quick as well, quick and early.
Yeah. But I mean, the fact that they lost the pistol and still they're up 3-2 right here, and they put a lot of pressure on the Pain economy, that part is kind of working out all right for your prediction. So we'll see. Not that many nades left here on the side of Pain, even at 1 minute and 20 seconds. Kerrigan, nice entry headshot to take down Hardsal, clears open the archway, and this A bomb side. These are both bomb sides are in a lot of trouble here. They're starting to fall back to try and help out, but Kerrigan is well aware that that could be a feature of the map, and they know everything right now. I feel like FaZe have such a lot of info to work with.
I love watching Kerrigan play like this, just messing with timings as well. Look at the opportunities he's opened up. Look how many players, both the B defenders, go down in CT spawn because they had to move out of position. Makes the lurk from Rops super effective, except for when you miss your shots.
Yeah, that is an essential component after all.
Nexa knows all about that.
Yeah, true. Oh, no.
I love that quote.
It's too soon. It's too soon. Well, 3-2. They're going to try and go for the retake, even though they're far, far away. Twist nearly lining up a double, but he's going to lose that fight anyway. Brokey, he just has to hold this for basically a second. This bomb is already really, really far down. He goes for the swing, and it's an easy double once he gets the first kill on Neck is there. So
yeah,
probably a little bit closer than it needed to have been. Robs could have probably ended that round right then and there, but
yeah, if he gets that kill on the lurk, they don't even go for it, right? Even if he goes 1-for-1, they're not messing with that retake. So that kind of missed opportunity from Robs spurs them forward.
That entry from Kerrigan, now that we rewatched it, it's not exactly great spray control or anything, but he just was so sure. Like he did, I'm just gonna pre-fire it and keep shooting. I don't care about getting any kind of great one taps or anything like that. I just need to get this job done. So fair enough.
Oh, deep nade. Kerrigan brought down to 54 HP. Another nade coming in, brought down even lower. He's not having a good time. You could see him just chill and think about all of his decisions up to that point.
You're really locked in with the grenades. They can't miss you when you're in that corner. Oh, man.
Yeah, even at CSGO physics, those nades are still going to deal damage to you.
Yeah, even then, you're going to be in trouble. Well, it's just a bit of damage right now. Faze slowing down the game just enough. Attempted jump to look over the smoke. Big with Zero. Guess it's possible that he could find someone there with the P250. Could do some damage, but eventually he'll give it up. And they don't have any more nades of any kind right now on the Pain side, so I don't know what the plan is now.
Yeah, this is where it gets difficult. Faze already pressuring the B bomb site. Smoke gonna go over towards the CT spawn choke point. Just the one defender here. Faze have no reason to really go away from this, and here's the full set piece with utility. They see no presence, feel no pressure. Rops is gonna stay super passive on the other side of the map, and a free bomb site plant at B.
Nice little gap hold that he had there on the B bomb site by the coffins. Made himself impossible to see, basically. Brokey's gonna be found. Ooh, and they'll find Robs as well, so they could steal some rifles away here. That's some kind of victory, even in defeat.
No, it's great. That'll probably give them one extra buy down the road that they wouldn't have had normally, because they get to save so much money, obviously, and drop some weapons over. Kerrigan needs to stay alive, but he's so low in health already. Good shot on the big Uzera, but I cannot see him surviving the whole round. He does have a teammate. He does have Rain coming back to help him.
Oh, Hardsau is so close with that CZ. Rain set up pretty nicely right here. Gonna get the one, but oh, if they could have got that second AK right there. I mean, they did pick up a second one, but it could have even had a third one. Would have been huge. But still, not a bad round, considering they were probably never going to win that round anyway. So they get to steal a little bit away. It's not bad.
And force some rebuys out of Faze. And obviously on the T side, it's not as impactful, but still quite painful to have to rebuy those AK-47s and armor. So money's going to get dug into and spent. Still, 5-2. 3-round lead for Faze in the second map of the series. Faze with a victory here close things out in their opening series of the spring finals.
Another chance for a real buy here on the side of Pain. And these are the rounds that are, you know, that you can already tell because of the way the economy's played out for Pain. These are the rounds they need to win really desperately. Brokey's already got tagged up. PKL, I thought that wallbang was maybe going to be the end of him, but somehow he gets to stay alive for another couple of seconds, so that's interesting. Rain trying for the wallbang. You can actually shoot through that window and underneath the little roof that's out there.
Okay.
People don't do it, but it's possible. Attempted swing to get the headshot right away, and he's going to move forward into the corner, and going to put up a smoke with plenty of space there. If they had put it even further up, I wonder if he would have just tried to snuck through, but he's going to be fine staying on the other side. Look at the time, 40 seconds.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to apply some pressure, force out some kind of a response. You could see the T-smoke was coming in towards that spawn choke point as well, so he wanted to utilize that to find a fight inside the B bomb site, see what he could get, but just delayed. Now he calls the rest of the team back, even Rops, who's not going to be here on the lurk. But look at the Pain rotation when this hit comes in from the A bomb site. With Rops having lurked there, and they know he likes to lurk there, it might be a bit slower than you would normally expect. They might be worried. 18 seconds on the clock.
They need to hold tight right here. The rotation is really far away. What an entry from Twist. revenging his captain with 2 kills of his own, and with 8 seconds, they're going to go for the bomb plant. And Pain, they're still halfway across the map. They're not even thinking about it. They're already out of the round. That is...
They didn't even move out of their positions till the second player went down. Nobody was even thinking about cheating over whatsoever. That was very much like, all right, guys, 20 seconds on the clock. Whoever gets attacked, you either win or lose the round.
Yeah, that's it. They had no information, basically. That's hard to play with. Kind of a classic problem on Inferno a lot of the times, especially if you're not holding that top mid position, and if you're not pushed in there, you don't know what's happening. And that's what hit him right there. Exit kill for Nython, but we're getting there. Catching fire off Faze, as you can tell by the little icon, winning 5 in a row, about to be 6 here. This is looking so good.
It's looking clinical.
And not that everything has to be about this, but this is where you'd really like to see from Pain someone have the confidence. You know, Nython has that AWP. Like, you need
Go
some
for
fights.
something.
Yeah,
Create something.
You need to create a little bit of space for your team.
You need to create a little bit of energy for the team. It's probably feeling a little quiet over there, a little lack of excitement there in the Pain camp. Little chat coming in, first time out used here on Inferno. They talk things over and what kind of shift, and maybe having a similar conversation as what we're having is like, all right, guys, we got a few weapons that we've saved. Let's make a play. Now, important to notice as well, this is where you might also think those saved AK-47s from a few rounds back might come into play. You can rebuy because you didn't have to spend money just a few rounds back. Still a very healthy purchase, full buy for the CT side.
Yeah, that's going to make a big difference here. Varied game plan for FaZe early on as well. I mean, they've had a lot of rounds where they've executed pretty early on, and this last one, they slowed it down with 8 seconds on the bomb plant. So, ooh, nice early kill there. That was Nython, though, trying to do exactly what we're talking about. Basically take the game into his own hands and swing for that fight on Banana, but Brokey is so quick. He's going to get revenge, though, down the middle, and Robs, out of the corner, a boiler. Gets taken out. So 4 versus 3. It's a good start for Pain right here.
You have to have this round if you're Pain. Not for the, like, it's not going to, like, end the game if you don't get it, but just for morale purposes, to start out with this kind of an advantage in the early going. You know, you could see Twist and Kerrigan wanted to try and pick things up and just catch that defense in some level of surprise. Not to be. Rain, 1 versus 4, now 3 as he gets the first kill.
The bomb is over in B, so I'd say don't challenge him too much. There's not a lot to be won here by trying to fight him in the middle. You have the bomb over on the other side. You could even just pull everyone out here and just sort of stick around that side. Oof, nearly catching him, tumbling off the balcony.
That was a cool little play. I'm guessing he was trying to hope that the flames of the fire would obscure the sound cues of him jumping up, and he almost had the wraparound. Back through the underpass, and they know it.
Whack-a-mole being played right there.
Yep.
All right, did the job. Yeah, these grenades coming out, kind of forcing. You could see that deep Molotov is kind of forcing Brokey into this fight that he probably didn't want to have it at that time. So,
yep, Rops gets caught in an awkward timing as well during his jiggles. And Faye's gonna shrug it off and get right back into things. 6-3.
A slight opening for Pain. It's a real slight opening, but it is there. Money's kind of out for FaZe, so if they can win this round, it's possible that Pain could start to recover some of the lost territory here early on in the half.
Sure.
That would make for a different story, actually, if they won this round. This might be the one where it could potentially turn around. All right. Again, trying to put a lot of pressure on this B bomb side, forcing out a lot of nades from that core B defense. Double setup in the A hallways. Always a lot of fun. They're making noise down here in the middle as well, so back for a bit of a boost over, leaving 1 single defender over at the B bomb site, and Kerrigan again has managed to sneak right under. Definitely hears that. Now, what's the timing going to be like? Yep, spots it out, smokes them back off. He's reading this very well at the moment. And Rob's ready all day for that one. They're actually attacking the strongest site right now, although the bomb is at the bottom of T middle, so they're just creating space. Even at 40 seconds, they could do whatever they want right now. This is so hard to play against. They're getting every kill. They don't even need the bomb. Oh, no.
Yeah, but this is just Kerrigan doing such a good job. Like, creating space, but also just, like, testing the defense. Testing to see if there's going to be a gap. And, like, when he finds one, it forces such a crazy overreaction. That's the double kill Rain gets. 2 players rotating over, coming through smoke, trying to shut down Kerrigan, and Rain's just got the jump on him. Chilling in the corner. So 7-4, 3-round lead. And no one goes down for Faze.
Yeah, what a brutal round. Losing track of where the T's are like this is something that you normally associate with a map like Nuke, for instance, where it could be... But on Inferno, I mean, it can still happen, especially over at Arch, right? You just... Someone sneaks through a little bit more than you thought. Or they're a little bit closer to that corner. It's a flawless round coming out here from Faze.
Do you remember when we used to have the conversation on if PKL stood for Pickle?
Yeah.
Where did we fall on that one?
I feel like... I can't remember who, but somebody told me it was PKL for sure.
Okay.
So, I don't know... I'm going to trust that, but I wish I could remember how. Could be that it just crazy.
Just memory hold the entire thing.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm confident that that's how it is.
Okay.
But it could be.
Yeah, I didn't want to call him Pickle. I was just curious how that all ended. I never got any closure.
It's possible that in Portuguese is something completely different, you know.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
They probably got a different word for pickles there.
You have to assume. What's your favorite kind of pickle? I've seen you deep fried pickles. I've seen you
fried pickles are nice.
Yeah, I've seen you do a lot of...
Fried pickles are good.
All right.
With some ranch.
Better than regular pickles? What's the tie?
I like pickles on my burgers.
All right.
I don't know. I don't really do the whole, like, pickle on its own thing.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, 7-3. Figure 0. Taken down, wallbang by Twist, and again, we're back to that kind of aggression at top of Banana. Hard to hold back right now. PKL shows up with a good kill, and there's actually no response right now for Faze, which is interesting. They had plenty of people there. I think they could have tried to maybe do more.
Yeah, but it's such a big win, even going 1-for-1, because look at what resources he has left. Like, he just used all of his resources, PKL, to get that kill on a Twist. Flashbangs were thrown out to blind Twist. He's used that utility to keep control early on of Banana, and all of that failed. So there's actually no nades at the B bomb site at the moment. Faze is gonna love that.
And they're keeping this defense really far up at top mid, which I really appreciate from Pain. This is their way to try and get some information, but Rain, he's just spotted out 2, and yeah, they might just go right away. Not a lot to hold them back right here. Smoke is up in front, and there is a rotation coming in, so there's about to be a couple of more people at this bomb site. A bit of a gap for Nithon. Can he get the shot? Oh, it's Kerrigan instead to open up and take down PKL, and that's tough. Brokey probably needed to have that kill. That's probably one that he gets every single time, but this was the 1 in 100 where he didn't. Nithon, yeah, bomb is planted, and he couldn't catch anyone jumping away, so still a very hard retake coming in.
Nithon was just so slow in that crouch. Brokey just didn't know how to time the shot. Kerrigan finds a kill on a team flash, and there's Brokey. Making up for what he missed earlier. Nithon's the only one left, and they aren't going to let him get away. They're sending all the bodies forward. Rops is going to find the kill. 8-3. 5-round lead for Faze's attack.
He did the old Pasha beat. Oh, man. Yeah, Twist doing so much work right here.
I always wonder if those are like, if like the trick there is like a designed gap in that smoke, right? Like if they have a lineup to make that gap actually work to like be there, so then Twist can have the angle to get the information and spam it back, or if he just like improvised it when he saw the opportunity.
I'm gonna say especially on Inferno, I think it probably is designed like that. There are so many stupid variations of smokes that like I feel like almost every other week there's some new like little twist into how things are being played. It's actually crazy to me. All right, there's a Deagle kill. Right where Rain goes down is where a lot of the CTs can have a lot of those smokes.
Yeah.
To try and play around or try to boost over or try to do like any number of things. We haven't really seen Pain try to play around with that, but it's something that we've definitely seen a lot in the European meta a fair bit, where it all looks like the same smoke basically that's landing on that short little ramp.
Yeah.
But it's actually could be, I think we're up to like maybe 5 or 6 different smoke that could be thrown. And when you see it from the T side, You have no idea, right? Because you can create a gap on both left and right side, and it could be used to boost over, and it could, like, it's just, there's so many different ways to do it.
So many looks that it can give you.
Yeah.
Well, Brokey's playing a dangerous game. He's frag hunting with an AWP in hand and a P250, and he's just going to lose it just like that. I believe he was trying to shift into position for when PK and Hardzal potentially fell back from an attempted retake. Obviously didn't pan out that well. So free op for Pain. It's going to be a 9-3 scoreline.
Still a very, very tough position to be in right here. And I mean, this round from Faze, even the reason why it's even a 2-on-2, and if they come in the round, is also just because they were out looking for kills probably even earlier than they needed to be. So they knew all along that they were going to try and win this round.
Well, I thought my 16-5 prediction was going to be blown out of the water by now.
It's still in play.
It's still in play.
It can still happen. The fact that they get the AWP for Nithon, he's the top fragger right now for the team.
Yeah.
If anyone is going to bring them back into this, it's surely going to have to be him with that weapon.
You're going to be super happy about it, but I mean, the impact just hasn't quite been there with that AWP. Like, I haven't really felt the impact or influence of Pain's op at all in this game, despite the fact that he might be top fragging. We'll see if that changes here. Fast-paced control of Banana. Deep nades. Twists and Kerrigan going to be forced forward. Oh, my lord.
That's awkward right between them. And sneaking in is Rain, and he catches Nithon. So with the impact they were talking about, not going to be this round at any rate. Some nades being thrown towards Rain's position, but they're ready. Brokey or the crossfire setup, and there's only one defender, and he's already exiting the bomb site. Neck is here. He's going to catch Kerrigan. It's not a bad play, but how do they win this round? Again, they just don't have that much to work with.
Nope, you have to back out now. This has just been a nice, relentless hit from Faze, all off the one kill from Rain. And you could even see, when the kill comes out by Rain out of Boiler, and then the other kill towards the Rap corner, Rop's just going to take that 1v1 all day. He knows, like, walking out those halls, he's just like, there's one defender here at this A-bomb site. I will gladly take a disadvantaged 1v1 fight and see if I can win it.
I mean, they're saving some of the weapons, which is... It's a good thing, but not when you're down this far. At some point, you need to fight.
It's the only thing that's letting them feel like they can continue to fight for these rounds, but it's not even like... I can't even, like, necessarily blame them for some of the decisions not to fight. Just the hit, especially in, like, a round like this, was just so clean from Faze. Like, even if you want to go for this fight, you're not going to win it. Like, those two kills come out way too early in the round for the rotation to ever have any real impact. Like, this is just free. Nithon misses his timing of when that part of the map was going to be a danger. And Faze firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they really are. 10-3. Wow. Second map. I mean, I think we got fair warning from the desk as well. It's not like anyone is going to be surprised that this is happening necessarily, but still. I guess... Overall, if you zoom out just a little bit, think about the tournament as a whole.
Yeah.
Great to see Faze, you know, respect their opponents early on here and look like they are ready to do more. So that's what we want, really. But I thought with the opening this time, we're going to be finding Robs. Not a lot of pressure on them to do anything else now that they're in a 4-on-5. Still trying to get a little bit of information about what's happening in the middle. Kerrigan sneaking through.
He's found this gap on Rap side a number of times in this half.
Yeah.
One kill and he's so dangerous. Even just without a kill, even just presence, it's pulled the B defenders out of the site itself.
Oh, sneaking on. He wanted to keep going. And, I mean, if the timing had been with him, it could have worked out. But he's going to be found instead. There is a gap. Big Zero to try and look through. 5 versus 3. And that is the kill they needed right then and there. That's definitely going to lock it down. Deep breath, everyone on the Pain side. Already won the round. Just don't do anything crazy. They're going to get that kill on Rain, too. So, at least the 4th round going to be picked up right here.
I think you just go for this if you're Brokey. Nice shot. Yeah. You got plenty of money. You're buying next round no matter what. Trying to gain a little bit more ground before the next... Oh, no way.
He's so quick.
That didn't... okay. Bomb gonna be planted. Still, like, this one's not possible.
No, it's not. He doesn't have the health for it, and they're already all over him. But 2 really beautiful shots to put the fear of God into Pain.
I actually thought the game was going to show that as like a no-scope. There was no no-scope icon.
No. He's just too quick.
I remember when he was brought into the team to be a rifler.
Yeah. I'm glad that's changed.
Yeah, I'm glad they went away from that one. Oh.
It is really fun to see, isn't it? Damn. This one is. Need a lot of slow motion to catch that one.
Yeah, yeah. I saw the scope that time. My old eyes.
I feel like obviously you're happy you win the round if you're on the Pain side, but some of those kills just must leave you with a feeling of, all right, well,
it's just like getting flexed on. You're like,
what do we do? You know?
Yeah, like we might have won this one, but how do we fight that 15 times?
Not easy. Well, 10-4 scoreline. FaZe looking to see if they can get one more on the board just to cement this first half, which has been amazing either way, really.
Mid-peak. Rain. Good dodge. He saw the flash coming in, jiggled into safety, and is able to protect his teammates. 5-on-4 for FaZe.
I still like it from Pain. I mean, it backfires this time, but I feel like the attempts they've had at playing passively have not really been working out, so I kind of want them to try and do a little bit more. Nice shot mid-air, dropping Carrigan, and he legged Rain earlier, so basically close to a double kill there for Nython. Neck is going to be holding that corner. Robs comes out, swings, and he was ready for another headshot. If anyone wanted to fight him there, he might have just got it. Bomb is going to be planted. Get a 2-on-3 for the after plant. And this is the round that Pain has to win. They need all the rounds they get right here. Brokey's already taken down one of the wrap sides there. Easy shot with the AWP. And now PKL Ambiguous Zero. Thinking about it, they're being a little bit slow now. They do have a smoke to try and create a bit of a gap towards the pit, but even flashed, it doesn't matter. And a shot through. Oh no! What a way to finish the first half. That, I think, actually is super revealing for how confusing it was in that first half to be Pain. They didn't even know. Like, we're not even sure if this is what kind of an attack this is.
Yeah, which is just crazy to think about. 11-4, a huge lead for FaZe on the CT side of Inferno now. Pistol, very important for the Pain side of things. Rain is here to defend. Kerrigan's going to come through as well. Rain's got the first, going for a little bit more. Kerrigan holding the off angle. One goes down. Kerrigan's got to back away, but he can't get back fast enough. And a one-man advantage for Pain.
Brokey sneaking into the smoke, actually jumping on top. That's super aggressive. Nekis just did not see it coming and twisted a range headshot. Now it's all on Hardsow. He's going to fight with the Glock and he's ready. He knows where he's going. Oh, right through the smoke. He takes him down. What a quad kill to open up the second half with. No,
that retake never slowed down though. FaZe, like that was all just kind of improvising off individual plays and playing off of each other, but that could have slowed down like right here in this 1v2. Twist and Rops could have really slowed this down. You could have waited for the smoke to fade. That's been a conversation for the FaZe guys. Rain especially talked about it at the major. Like sometimes we just get too excited. Sometimes we just keep going forward. Sometimes we just don't take a breath.
Yeah, and that could be the other side of the coin for having a lot of skill and feeling, you know, like you have the confidence to take any fight. Sometimes there are fights you should not take.
And even worse, that might ruin my 16-5 prediction.
That's a real downside, yeah.
I can't believe they did that.
Well, you say that, but
my man
Robs has got your back.
Yeah, he does.
He's stepping up right here. And a lot of damage on the hard tower on top of everything else. They actually have a lot of weaponry to fight with here. That MP9 on Inferno, there is really almost no long-range fights you can have on this map, so...
Well, the problem with this one with Twist is, okay, so Rops is rotating all the way back around. I was going to say he's alone for quite some time, and when Pain inevitably comes back to the A bomb site and starts to investigate, this is risky. Twist position, give it, oh my lord!
Oh no.
Oh, blindsided in every sense of the word.
Point blank range. Not even the no-scope or anything. He was still scoped up when he got that one. Pushing through the smoke to help out his teammate that was in Boiler. I mean, he read that so well. Frustrating for Pain because they must have been thinking, well, we already smoked off Archway, so we don't have to worry about that, but 5 versus 3. Rain spotting. Bit of an off angle, hoping to catch somebody off guard who's just going to be walking around the corner. And that's what's happening exactly. A lot of damage onto PKL, but he'll survive at least the first encounter. Down to 27 seconds now. They're going to be smoking off the library. Ready to do a little bit more damage. Here is Robs. He's getting another chance, but will fail the next couple of shots. Twist with that MP9. Swings out into it. Wants to buy some time. USP is out. He's done so much damage already. And let's see. Will they even get the bomb plant down here? 10 seconds. Oh, they need to get into the site. The bomb is up there. This is a bit of a nightmare. 6 seconds left. 5 seconds. And catching him mid-air with a headshot running from the MAC-10 is Kerrigan. And now he has to go for the last swing here. PKL on the other side. And it'll be the 1 versus 2 win. Faze, they pick up the second round of the second half. Oh, I need to see a replay of that Kerrigan shot.
I think we need to see a replay of that entire round. What a brawl back and forth. Beautiful shots from Rops. Faze almost let it slip away right at the end. Kerrigan in for the big boy clutch. That one's beautiful. This one saves the life of Twist for sure. Right before the flashbang pops as well. That's the shot on Kerrigan. On Zywoo, who's dropping down and just a nice closer. 12 to 5.
Oh, man.
He's just like, sure, why not?
I remember a time when Kerrigan was getting fully triggered by MAC-10s from the CIS region, but...
That was in the original phase. The old Vegas Squadron days, on this very map as well.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that game. We casted that at... Well, that was the Atlanta major, right? Maybe I will forget it.
Yeah. I'll never forget. Instantly forget.
I remember the game. I remember actually just walking up. I actually felt really, really bad after that game. Because I remember the way the casting setup was working was the players were like right next to us, right?
Oh, yeah.
I remember walking up and just looking at Kerrigan and I think Rain and Olaf were all there just laughing a little bit. And I was like, you guys ready to get steamrolled by Vegas Squadron? Like half joking.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they got 16-1 by Vegas Squadron, who were doing like MAC-10 rushes up banana for no reason.
It's a classic. Yeah. There have been some games like that. We should ask Kerrigan about it sometimes. Roki, they're out hunting here. I remember in one of these iteration of Faze, Kerrigan was basically playing the monster tunnel on overpass, and Chopper would just come flying through the smoke with a MAC-10 shooting. He was so triggered every round. But now he's embraced it.
Yeah, now he realized if you can't beat it, might as well join it.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, not really showing any respect here to Pain, and that's a good thing if you're on the Faze side. If you have a round like that, just make sure they don't have any feeling that they can even get a chance to talk or anything.
Don't give them an inch. Don't just be relentless. Guns are out now, so just by default, a little bit more respect is going to be provided. Brokey might have had a chance there, but didn't want to commit to the fight that early. Good nade. That's going to do great damage. Hardzao, lucky to be alive. Big Uzera does not have that kind of luck.
Straight into the M4. No, that's going to be a quick end. And Hardzao actually burned down to, I think, 48 just from the Molotovs. I don't know, there's probably a couple of Molotovs coming in from Banana as well, so could have been just hard to stand almost anywhere. But not the best start here for Pain. Almost a couple of losses already in Rain. He's thinking about it. Oh, that might actually be a decent nade. It lands right on top. Okay, could have been better, but it's going to tag them up either way. Nithon taking a little bit of damage there. Still will equalize the fight for the M4, so kind of still worth it.
Yeah, not too shabby at all. Back to the A-bomb site we go. Brokey and Rops with the big boys stack, one on each side, one at each corner. Brokey's going to step in front of the smoke, as we saw Rops do previously. Double kill for Brokey. Adds one more. That's Hardzao. He cleans it up with a nade from earlier. And it's just down to PKL. He's in quite a pickle.
You had to do it, didn't you? You just had to.
I did. It popped into my brain. I didn't know how to stop it.
Robs with the cleanup in that round, but obviously Brokey and the whole idea of pushing through those smokes, right? I mean, especially if he's already felt earlier that they might not be ready for it. They trust in that smoke on Arch maybe a little bit too much. Well, he's going to punish him for it. So, wow.
Well, and now, I mean, this has happened twice now where that smoke, as you said, they've kind of just ignored it and disrespected it and stepped in front of it, Rops and Brokey. So now when you go back to mid, if you're Pain, like, you just don't have any confidence in your mid take.
Yeah, or anywhere else.
Yeah, or anything else on the map as well. You're right. That's a fair point.
Yeah. Oh, no! Raining down nades. That is ridiculous. We're going to need to see a replay of the absolute destruction. Carpet bombing, in fact.
No confidence in your mid take. No confidence in banana take. You're gonna step on the bomb. You're gonna step on the grenades. Oof.
Listen, that's rare. We don't get to see a lot of those.
Anders, we're one round away from 16-5.
Don't say it.
Has anyone ever done it before? Have you ever heard of anything like this? Back-to-back map score predictions.
No,
called this morning on the walk here.
It's true, you did. I'm going to vouch for you. It's absolutely what happened. So, no, I don't think that happens very often at all. So, I can't remember. There might be a first. Here we go. So dead.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
It's like a prairie dog or a robot, sure. Why is he doing the robot?
I have no idea. I don't think he knows, to be honest. But the stare is a classic Kerrigan.
It is a classic Kerrigan.
Rain wants to relive the last round. He's like, you know what? Let me try and throw some more grenades. Maybe this could work out again. 15-5.
All right, boys, don't let me down now.
It's just the one round, isn't it? Rain getting caught in the corner. They want to follow it up.
Oh,
Brokey goes down. Oh, you might have jinxed yourself, Jay. You don't have anyone else to blame anyway. Like, this is all...
I do. I can blame Brokey. I can blame Rain.
If you hadn't jinxed it, they would have...
They would have
They're cool.
Played a little smarter. Played a little better.
They have 18 and 22 kills, you know, so that's probably also why they're feeling so good in taking any of these fights. They're like, you know what, it doesn't matter. We're going to win. Now it's going to be a real hard round to win here. 5 versus 3.
Rops is going to have my back again.
Well, he's going to have to dodge at least, I think, a flash coming around the corner. Molotovs is setting up. There's the flash, and Rops turned around. He just can't get his vision back anywhere close to in time.
Oh, no.
Zero with the kill. 1 versus 5. The bomb is all the way back. If you're lucky, they run out of time, Jason.
Please, for the love of God, give it to me. I deserve this.
30 seconds. Oh, they're going to find him. All right.
I can't believe it.
Oh,
I can't believe it.
you do. What have we learned, Jason?
It's so close.
What have we learned this time?
Nothing. I'd do everything the same. I'd do it all over again. I would change nothing.
You've seen those videos on YouTube where people celebrate winning like a race early, like they're on
Yeah, those are good.
rollerblades or biking in, and they're like, yeah, and then they fall and someone else wins, and you're like, need to watch those videos just to learn never to do that.
Oh dear.
Now the full comeback's happening. Now it's
Yeah, now we run it back.
just into overtime. All right, bit of a nade. Kerrigan with the AWP now. They got another one on Brokey. Could be hard to read if you're in Banana and you're hearing that AWP ring out. Could give you a false sense of confidence that Brokey's out here and maybe you can go to fight at Archway. So we'll see if they're going to be wise to that on the pain side of things.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's like a trap you fall into if there's like an immediate reaction off that shot. Now that it's been slower, you probably feel like the op can rotate and move into a new position.
True.
Good Molotov, smoke to extinguish, all important, and the op brings out again. Still no reaction towards middle as utilities in place.
All right, a little bit of a defense inside of the A-bomb side, but not that much. Brokey not wanting to unscope all that much here either, giving away the game if he does. 40 seconds on the clock. The bomb's still very far back, now being picked up once again, but from Pain's point of view, this is getting sketchy.
Well, I mean, previously last round, they got those kills because FaZe was aggressive at top banana, and they have never really shown that they can actually bust open any of FaZe's defense. As we mentioned, mid-control sketchy, or mid-take sketchy, banana take sketchy as well. So now that you don't have any freebies given over to you, Pain just going to have to test the defense. Rops is here on balcony. Ooh, misses a chance at the first, and somehow Brokey saves his life. That's the second. Brokey and Rops with another one, and there it is. 1-2 punch clicking in just perfectly. 7 seconds on the clock. This is going to be it.
Yeah, they can't even fake it. There's nothing to do. Kerrigan with the final kill, and it's a 16-6 victory as FaZe bring down Pain in 2 maps, and they made it look very, very convincing, I've got to say.
Yeah, extremely convincing. I feel like we should maybe...